Laos, a landlocked country in Southeast Asia endowed with rich natural capital, multi-ethnic diversity, and economic growth, still remains one of the world's least developed countries. To accelerate the country's economic growth and improve the population's quality of life, the government of Laos has allocated over 1 million hectares of land for commercial investments since 2006.
The turning land into capital policy of the government of Laos, which incentivizes commercial investments in land, was quickly able to attract investors from all sorts of countries and sectors. Agricultural investments like these banana plantations here, tree plantations, mining projects and hydropower projects were dominating the picture of investments over the past 2 decades. Such investments, many of them from richer neighboring countries, have since been a driving force behind the recent economic growth of Laos.
But do these concessions really contribute to the country's development in a sustainable way?
Lacking the relevant capacities and procedures to properly screen and manage the sudden influx of new investments in land, the Lao government got increasingly concerned about the situation. Therefore, it called for a halt of new investments in various sectors until a better understanding of the progress and quality of existing concessions could be gained. In support of the Lao government in this pursuit, CDE scientists have developed and introduced tools and methods for a comprehensive inventory and assessment of the status and quality of land investments in terms of social, environmental, economic and legal aspects. Through CDE's long-standing development cooperation work with the government of Laos, a solid trust basis with the relevant government authorities could be established. This allowed us to closely engage with the many different offices involved in the governance of land concessions, and to coordinate a systematic compilation and integration of information on all existing land concessions across thematic sectors and administrative levels, despite the sensitivity of the issue. The custom-developed National Digital Information Management System now constitutes a solid backbone for concession management by the Lao government.
And what are the results of this collaboration?
Our integrated analysis reveals many important insights. For instance, there is very low level of legal compliance, largely because relevant government authorities do not have necessary capacities to enforce existing laws. The results also show a surprisingly widespread absence of collection of revenues and taxes, much due to a lack of adequate information in the relevant government offices on the existing investment projects. Further, our analysis show that there are very limited opportunities for local communities to participate or benefit from such investment towards an improvement of living standards and for rural development in general. Land-based investments have and continue to threaten local environment and human well-being. A large area of lands has been transformed into commercial investments, and many million hectares are still in prospecting phase, which might be still transformed in the future.
How did the government react to these findings?
Through a continuous communication of new insights of our analysis to the high levels of government of Laos, we were able to provoke very concrete actions on the part of the governments of Laos. They include the Prime Minister's orders and instructions to review a large number of investment projects and subsequently cancel the concession agreements of 170 projects that did not meet the minimal expectations of government of Laos.
So the government will continue to review existing land concessions using these new tools?
ระบบการคุ้มครองข้อมูลข่าวสารแบบอิเล็กทรอนิกส์ที่ได้รับการพัฒนาและนำเสนอโดย CDE เป็นเครื่องมือหนึ่งที่สำคัญหลายให้แก่รัฐบาลสปป.ลาวในการคุ้มครองการเช่าและสัมปทานที่ดินถึงใดก็ตามปัจจุบันนี้ขีดความสามารถของบรรดาห้องการที่เกี่ยวข้องของรัฐโดยเฉพาะคันแขวงและเมืองในการนำใช้เครื่องมือดังกล่าวแม้นยังมีขีดจำกัดซึ่งยังมีความจำเป็นจะต้องได้รับการฝึกอบรมให้หลายขึ้นและต่อเนื่อง ฉะนั้นการสืบต่อให้การร่วมมือกับ CDE และ SDC เกี่ยวกับเวียกงานดังกล่าวแม่นเห็นว่ามีความจำเป็นและมีความสำคัญ
So, what is the future of this collaboration on land concession management in Laos?
Clearly, our work so far had a significant impact on the actions of the government of Laos. Laos may be one of a few countries to take such concrete actions on investors that do not perform as expected based on solid information and scientific analysis. As CDE, we will continue to build on our strong relationship with the government of Laos as a trusted scientific partner, and we will extend our engagement. We will, for instance, support the training of government officials across the country to continuously update and make best use of the national information base. This will allow the authorities to take informed decisions and concrete actions, for instance, on how to turn failed land concessions into sustainable development opportunities.